Alright, there we go, guys. We got the countdown. So this is the round 3 matchup with our Grandmaster Bio and our Zerg player DakkoN. It's going to be a ZVZ. So expect a lot of creep on this map. I don't know. Great observation, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
Expect some overlords flying about.
Yeah, expect some overlords flying. Alright, let's get a little bit of the interface up, guys. Alright. And at our 12 o'clock position, we do have our Grandmaster player Bio right now. Apparently he's this round 3, if I'm not mistaken, again. And at our 3 o'clock, 2-ish, 3 o'clock-ish, we do have DakkoN, another Zerg player. I'm going to assume maybe he's Masters. And already a sloppy start. A little bit of talk. GG, sloppy start. No! And both players won't have to do that much scouting because, oh, these overlords are going to high five right here. Yeah, buddy.
Passing by, just like ships in the night.
It's like, see ya. Oh god, yeah, ships tonight. Be careful. Hasn't there actually been like plane crashes like that? That like ships have actually flown by in the night and like didn't detect each other.
I'm sure there has been some
I
time
feel
in
like
the
there has
past.
been. I've heard something like that in the news before. Like planes have like hit each other, like because they were like flying way too close. Like somebody like chipped off each other's like wing or something like that.
I personally don't recall. Recently.
Okay. Okay, guys, as we see DakkoN right now, he looks like he, well, I was about to say he does have the better production, but looks fairly very even on timing right now, looking at the production tab. DakkoN just slightly like a .001 ahead at the moment. They're just
It looks like they are both going to be going for hatch first.
Yeah,
which is lucky for both of them, because this is a very coin-flippish matchup.
I do think they both see that neither player is going for a spawning pool just yet. Usually you would see the 15 spawn, but neither player, both players was able to put their overlords right over each other, so they're able to see that no spawning pool went down and they feel safe to go hatch. It's kind of very sad. I actually like it better when Zerg players make it a little bit more cheesier. Go something like quick 6 pool, go 8 pool, just go very harass play, or go early banelings, just very, very interesting. So, as we see both players, man, this is just absolute mirror. Are you looking at the production tab right now?
Yeah, I am.
Mirror, absolute mirror right now. So, DakkoN did get his gas up just a little bit earlier right now. He's going to get a little bit more gas mining ahead. But both spawning pools, both hatches will finish at the same time. Overlords at the exact same time. Wow.
I'm guessing this will fall into the standard speedling, baneling type micro, and if it lasts beyond that point, we'll go to Roach and Fester. And then if it lasts beyond that, Broodlords.
Broodlords, yeah, exactly. Now, I'm going to put my money that it might be a Roach play here. I'm going to expect maybe...
You think they're going to skip the whole speedling, baneling?
I would expect so. I mean, why not? Why not put down a Roach War and get some roaches out, be able to just splash those little lings with some acid and be on your way.
Well, they're both getting speed right now.
DakkoN is getting an extra, oh, never mind, I was about to say he's going to get a couple extra drones, but again, this is the mirror matchup, so...
They both get the exact same number of extra drones.
As we see.
And there's the baneling nest for DakkoN first. That's going to put him ahead into tech advantage.
And right now...
Unless Yellow throws down a Roach Warren, which he just did.
Exactly. We do see that Bio does not see that the baneling nest did get thrown down. He moved this Overlord right over, if I could get a little bit of a vision. Yeah, he does not see this going on right here. He doesn't see the baneling, but I don't think it matters because he is getting the Roach Warren.
Yep, as long as he fortifies his ramp with good ramp blockage, then he should be safe from any cheesy baneling play. But we shall see when that comes down to it. But right now, the fate of this game is pretty much in Yellow's hand. All up to him.
I think Yellow is gonna be just fine here. He will stay ahead. I don't think he should pressure too much though, because you don't want to get in a situation where when your things run into even one baneling and get absolutely splashed and everything gets destroyed.
And 20 lings coming out for our red Zerg right now, with 6
God.
banelings hatching and 6 roaches on the way.
Oh my god, this is going to be huge, and it looks like Bio, he does have his metabolic boost upgrade. He's going to see this. He's got 6 roaches popping out. I think that's going to be enough to hold, maybe actually that's going to be enough to hold off any banelings.
He's going to need more roaches or more lings to buffer.
Yeah, he might.
4 more roaches on the way, but 4 more lings on the way.
Yes, exactly. And here we go. Here is the Bioforce right now. We're going to have a bit of an engagement, I'm going to assume here. Got about 6 banelings. These lings are pushing forward. They see the little roach warren kind of walling off. Will be interesting to see which way he goes. Is DakkoN going to walk around and try to hit the whole nest? And just dancing around. This is actually going to be bad for DakkoN. The more he dances around, the more time he lets Bio get more roaches out, and the harder it is going to be for him to bust anything, I would think.
Well, while all this is going around right now, Red did throw down a roach warren, so he is pretty much safe when it turns to falling back. But it's all up to Bio. If he throws down a couple of Evo chambers to get some upgrades going, then he will be in the lead and pretty much securing the victory.
Yes, definitely indeed. And we see that Bio, he's not changing up his strategy. I mean, I don't see any attack upgrades, or I don't even see an Evo chamber in the midst of things. So, no upgrades. These are going to be some unupgraded roaches. He's got about 4 more popping out, 3 just finished, and 18 more lings. So, very mirror matchup kind of. Eventually, when it gets to the end of it, but he does have to be careful with those lings, even though he does pop out 18 more. Just a couple of those banelings could set all of them dead. And I think there was some effort queens around here that just killed an overlord. Supply block Bio for half a second.
And here comes a very aggressive roach ling composition push, which could be good in his favor, but it depends on the banelings.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the banelings if he uses those. If he could get those Bio's lings out of the way, Bio is going to be in a terrible position. He's got to be careful right here.
Those banelings very out of position, not even going to be able to touch the lings.
Oh my god, and DakkoN's lings are behind his own roaches, and these roaches are just wreaking havoc. Only 1 baneling escapes right now, and takes out some lings, but very outmatched right now. DakkoN is losing a lot of units right now, way too many roaches. He pulls drones. Terrible engagement, and also a couple spines do go up, but one of them is very low health, and I would just expect him to take out some of the roaches right here, the extra lings that are around, and then just finish it, take that hatch rate out at least.
Yeah, that engagement was pretty much all in favor for our yellow Zerg right there.
No,
the lings for the red Zerg.
Oh god, and he unrooted the spine crawlers, and these spine crawlers will go down, and
Last
GG.
ditch effort. GG.
Oh my god, should not have unrooted those. Leaves them wide open.
Pretty sure the red Zerg knew it was over by then, and it was just one of those last-ditch efforts.
Yeah. Beautiful play by Bio. You can see again another grandmaster. Great.
That was a very good game. It could have gone better for our red Zerg with better ling positioning, because all of his lings are trapped behind his roaches and did absolutely nothing.
I think also that's also in fact due to scouting. If he actually saw that roach warren go down, he probably would have mirrored that and put down a roach warren himself. If he saw that, I doubt he would try to go banelings, because, I mean, they're just like against marauders or it's stalkers. Banelings are pretty useless against roaches, just in fact, too, so.
But, on the other hand, Losira did show us that banelings are pretty good against roaches and lings when massed up to 30.